This is just going to be a quick little reiteration on addAction, kind of going through with, instead of doing the normal, at least how I used to do it, the condition doing to get the distance to limit how far the player has to be able to see or activate the action. We're going to be using radius instead of the condition like I used to do in other videos and still do just normally out of habit. So I'm just going to go ahead and show an example on how to do that. So let's go ahead and we'll have our flagpole here. We'll give it a name, just flag object, good enough. So then we go to our init. We're just going to place this in the init server. You can do this in the init.sqf. It's all going to be the same. Flag object. And you'll see addAction. The title, we're just going to call it click me. The script, we're not going to be passing anything, won't do anything yet. Then arguments, doesn't have to be anything. Priority, we want them to appear at the top of the list, so we're going to put 6. Show and walk up to it, I don't like it, so false. Hide on use, do like that, set to true. Shortcut, nothing. And condition, instead of doing it normally in here, we're just going to do nothing. And now we're down to radius. So we're going to do, we'll just leave it at default right now, it's 50, just to show for example. Oops. So I can activate this from really far away, as you can see. So we're just going to change it to 6 instead of doing this distance target and then doing the check to see what distance it is. So now we have this, and instead of being able to walk back really far, we can only be roughly 6 or so meters away from the pole. So that's pretty much just how you use radius. And just for random examples, since we're using this on the init server, if you want everyone to be able to have it on the server, well, the action on the server, you'd want to use remote execution. So we're just going to put something in here, test. So pretty much just going to rewrite this so you can use it with remote execution. So use remote exec add action z just no zeros everything and true. Then we go ahead and have our parameters for remote execution. Then we have our object, flag object. Now we have our addAction parameters. So click me. And we can pretty much just kind of copy everything else from within it, like so. As you can see, well, we have 2 because I have this top one here. Just make this a little neater. So now when that script runs, everybody on the server is going to be able to see this action to click me, including someone that is joining in progress. So if somebody joins in the mission late, even though this ran initially at the start of the mission, they're going to be able to see it because the third parameter in remote execution is set to true. And if you set it to false, join in progress players will not be able to see it. However, if set to true, yeah. This being who all you want it to run on, this could be a specific client, such as just you would put a client ID in there, or zeros to run on everybody, all clients, including the server. I think -2 is everybody except the server, and I can't remember the rest. But you have your opening and closing square brackets for your arguments for, well, parameters for whatever you call it, for remote execution. Then you have the object, go ahead and put your comma. Then you have everything you want for the actual addAction itself. Everything inside of here is just the exact same.